This is a beautiful stage. Thank you, Mr. Conrad.
You're welcome.
Akantulumba ningi ningana. Ningana. Kantulumba ningi ningana. A bouger, danser. And thank you everybody, for your love, all the diaspora and stuff like that. Yeah, let's not give up.
And I will now welcome Mugasa, Iko from Hills Connect. You are the lucky last one to present. I have met Hills Connect a few years back with the great work they are doing and the support they get from the government of Rwanda. I thought it would be a wonderful possibility to hear this perspective as well, because we need African governments to support us also in many different ways. Iko, please, the stage is yours.
My name is Iko Mugasa, and first of all, I would like to thank you, Mr. Conrad, for inviting me. I'm really happy to be here. Hills Connect is actually one of the Rwandan initiatives created by Rwandans living here in Finland, and it's a company which is specialized in knowledge transfer between Europe and Africa. So again, I'm an acting chairman of the Rwandan community in Finland, and I've been living here in Finland now almost 8 years. Actually, I came in 2014. So here in Finland, we work together with the Embassy of the Republic of Rwanda to the Nordic countries, which is based in Stockholm, Sweden. And also in Rwanda, we work together with the Rwandan Development Board in taking businesses and expertise in different domains back home in Rwanda. And of course, later on in covering the whole Africa. So as I've been asked to talk about the importance of local government support to the diaspora initiatives. Allow me to start saying about the Rwandan diaspora overview, because as a Rwandan, you will hear a lot about Rwanda. I took Rwanda like a showcase. So then you'll have a chance to know what is happening in Rwanda and also the Rwandan diaspora. As most of you knows, 28 years ago in Rwanda, we had the war, and Rwanda faced the horrible genocide called the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi. And after that, after the genocide, many Rwandans left the country. And later on, others went abroad to pursue careers and studies and so on, others to do businesses. Actually, I don't know if you know that Rwanda has really a huge number of diaspora worldwide. So talking about Rwandan diaspora, we in our communities, we talk those Rwandans who are willing to contribute to the development of Rwanda, of course, in a positive way. So here in Finland, we have a community called Rwandan Community in Finland and Friends. So even Friends of Rwanda also are invited to be part of our community. So I want to start talking about the Rwandan diaspora initiatives. There is a lot of initiatives, but I choose to talk about almost five initiatives. The Rwandan diaspora, as any other diaspora, it contributes directly to the GDP of Rwanda through money transfers to the families and actually helping and solving problems there back home in health, in education, and so forth. And again, Rwandan diaspora contribute a lot in supporting small businesses back home. So when I came to Finland, actually we had at that time one of the successful initiative called $1 campaign. That initiative was to raise money to provide shelter for the communities in need there in rural villages in Rwanda. And after that, we had another initiative called One Laptop Per Child, which also was like the objectives was to promote the ICT in primary school. A third initiative we had was One Laptop Per Child. I said about that. It was 1 cow per family. I don't know if you know, Rwanda consider really much about cows. So cows means a lot. It means when a family has a cow, it means that it's actually comes from our history. They are rich, so they can have milk. And as you know, milk can improve their household, and also it can improve the nutrition. So this 1 cow per family was an initiative from Diaspora, which provided to every poor Rwandan family a cow. Lastly, I want to talk about another program, another initiative called No Rwandan Has to Be Left Behind. And this was in the program called Poverty Reduction. And in this, you can find out actually in health sector, what we call mutuelle de santé in French. It's providing actually the diaspora come together, even during this pandemic period, COVID-19. Here in Finland, we supported almost 3,000 families in Rwanda by paying their mutuelle de santé. Mutuelle de santé, it's like supporting them to cover their health. So, coming back to the importance of local government support, I would like to start by saying that by my own experience, as I see every day, the government of Rwanda strongly believe that the Rwandan diaspora cannot be ignored. All the time, I can assure you, our ambassador in Stockholm come here to Finland. Even if she has another program here, but she arranged to have a time to discuss and talk with the Rwandan community here in Finland. So this is really a support from a Rwandan institution. And of course, it can have a positive impact to the national socio-economic development of Rwanda. Secondly, the Rwandan diaspora can act actually as a catalyst in bringing innovations and the best practices in different areas of public and private sector. Here, I can talk again about Hills Connect. Actually, Hills Connect is one of the Rwandan initiatives here in Finland, and we started last year in January, and the mainly objectives was to connect, to take Finnish businesses back home in Rwanda. So we managed to take almost 7 companies in Rwanda, and one of the company, the Finnish company, actually is there. They brought a big land there. They're gonna put there a manufacturing company. So about the importance of government support, I can see that Rwandan governments also realize that the role of diaspora in playing in giving an image of Rwanda. So all the time, the government officials invite us. We discuss how we can promote Rwanda outside, and how they can help us to. They try actually to put on the table all the opportunities in Rwanda, so that we in diaspora we can contribute. It can be our skills, our knowledge, but we can play our part, our role in development of Rwanda. And as the government of Rwanda, there is in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and East African Cooperation, there is a department called Rwandan Community Abroad Department, which provides all the necessary support to the diaspora initiatives. So once we have any project, and we are planning to start any project back home, this department arrange everything. It can be a meeting. They book for us some companies, the private sectors, personalities to talk with, so that the project can be successful. By concluding, I want to talk about the government support channels. I don't know if you have heard about a day called Rwanda Day. Actually, it's an event which before COVID, because as you know, COVID-19 was really bad. So nothing, it affected all the events. But before the pandemic, we used to have Rwanda Days in Europe, where actually the government of Rwanda bring all the institutions here to Europe. So if you are in diaspora and you need to know anything which is happening in Rwanda, it was a huge opportunity to talk with the ministers, with different key players in Rwanda. So that Rwanda Day was a kind of gathering where Rwandans community abroad get to understand its role in shaping the country's future. So, and again, the Rwanda Day was focusing also on the country's development goals, business environment, and opportunities available for those who are willing to go back home. So another channel, of course, is our embassy, the Rwandan embassies abroad, which also work together with the foreign ministry in Rwanda, with that department, which I talked a little bit earlier, called the Rwanda Communities Abroad Department, and they can help in any ways to anyone who is willing to go back to Rwanda and starting any project. It might be an initiative or something else. So that's what I can say is the importance of local government support to the diaspora. And as a community here, we do have a lot. We came all the time. We came together, and if someone has an idea, we can put the idea together and help each other to take that idea to the Rwandan government, of course, starting by our embassy in Stockholm. And surely that initiative has to be successful. So thank you so much. That's what I can say. Yes.
It's interesting that you had these projects that worked in your country, and I hope we could have those as African-wide projects someday and empower our youngsters, like Nanyori's book projects for children. If we could offer laptops for our children in school, I mean, that will help a lot. And these cows, maybe not for every family of Africa, but it could be for communities in need. I mean, they're a very good source of income in many, many ways. I don't know if there is anyone who wants to ask Iko a question. I think Inspire Network, of course, is looking forward to work with you, as you know, in our knowledge tours and possible cyber or ICT symposium details. When the COVID is settled, I hope it's now settling down in the future, because that will be a great way to foster the East African cooperation as well. But now I will give the floor to Romeo again to give us a closing number so that we can also be free and go to do our things in our own homes as well. So please have a stage one more time.
Lovely. I come from the USA of Africa. Africa is my mama land. I am a Luban. I am a Luban. I am a Luba, 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 Luba Mano. I come from the USA of Africa. Africa is my mama land. I am a Luba. I am a Luba. I am a Luba, 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 Luba man. First of all, I wanna give thanks to the Most High for the gift of love and life He has given me. I'm gonna rejoice, rejoice, and rejoice. I'm gonna rejoice, rejoice, and rejoice. Come from the USA of Africa. Africa is my mama land. I am a Luba. I am a Luba. I am a Luba, 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 Luba man. Amola mano kamatangama kitatan. Mola mano kanatapela. Ambola mano kamatangama kitatan. Mola mano kanatapela. Chaco de abundance. Yabakantulumba. Neki abundance. Yabakantulumba. Ambola mano kamatangama kitatan. Mola mano kanatapela. Mbola mano kamatangama kitatan. Mola mano kanatapela. Chaco de abundance. Yabakantulumba. Neki abundance. Yabakantulumba. Nengana. This is a beautiful stage. Thank you, Mr. Conrad.
You're welcome.
Akantulumba nengana. Nengana. Kantulumba nengana. A bouger, danser. And thank you everybody, for your love, all the diaspora and stuff like that. Yeah, let's not give up. Let's keep up the good vibe and let's stay positive and let's try to be together, because I think we can never go forward if we are just alone. I mean, we are gonna go somewhere, but together, when we put our heads together. That's why when I was making this song, anyway, we find ourselves abroad, and when we walk, we say we love one another and things like that, good talks and lovely stuff, but we need to go forward. So going forward is to support one another, the ideas that we put together, finding ways and stuff. And I think this is the main campaign of our good brother, our loving brother. Yeah, we should support also our brother Conrad. He's doing a great job, brother. Thank you so much. Actually, basically,